Owning a home is very rewarding, and whether you already own or you're hoping to buy a home in the near future, you better make sure the roof over your head is in tip-top shape. Joining us today is Lori Clark, the owner of Right Way Roofing. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So today you really want to focus on the importance of having a roof inspection done when buying a home. Tell us why.
Well, so many times I see people buy a home and the home inspector lists on the report that, there were 3 broken tiles or a mud ball that needed to be repaired or something like that. But as we know from watching, prior commercials, we know that the underlayment is actually the roof system. So the tile serves 2 purposes. 1, to look pretty, and 2, to protect the underlayment. So the most important part of that roof is the underlayment. And a lot of times the home inspectors, it's not even, covered by their insurance to lift up the tiles. But that's the most important part. You want to lift up those tiles to make sure that you can see the condition of the underlayment.
And at Right Way Roofing, you use a specific material, right? That's different than a lot of others?
Yes, absolutely. We use a modified bitumen as underlayment. So it's literally a lifetime system. So I've also seen in inspection reports where the home inspectors say that the tile roof will last 20 to 30 years. And, that's just not true unless they're using our underlayment, but which most companies don't. We don't see it very often at all. So most of the time, the underlayment under the tile will start to deteriorate at 15 to 18 years.
And why is that material underneath the tile so important? Is that where leaks begin?
Yes. The underlayment is the system. So that's what keeps it watertight. So it typically starts to pull away from the edges first. You'll have problems in the valleys, around the penetrations, things like that. But yeah, you definitely want to have a roof inspection when buying a home.
So at Right Way Roofing, you actually do roof inspections, right? So what is the cost associated with that? And you have to act quickly once you go under contract, right?
Yes, a lot of times most of the time there's a 10-day inspection period. So you want to make sure you get all your inspections done in that time on top of the home inspection. You could do roofing, you could do the plumbing, whatever it is, but I highly recommend the roofing. And for us to do a thorough, report on the roof, we charge $225 for that.
For more information, visit azroof.com or call the number on your screen.